Welcome back to Blackreach, tube dwellers. I'm picking up exactly where I left off yesterday. So I've got some Blackreach exploration to do. I'm going to try to head pretty much straight towards the Tower of Mzark. There is one tangent that I'm going to allow myself to fall off into, and that is going to be the Silent City, if I remember correctly. I should be getting the discovery point here any second, as well as some farmer baddies who don't want me to be here. Luckily Bran is still with me. Of course I lost Durik in the last episode. Very unfortunate, but you'll have that. Sometimes followers die. It's just the way of things. A farmer servant. Why would people serve the farmer? Or I guess orcs, as that was. So I don't recall. I think one of these will say something. The debut hall. So the reason I want to come here, and I've shown this before, so I don't know really why I want to do it now. Where's Bran? Oh, there we go. I hear some combat. I don't see Bran around. He's got to be somewhere, killing something. Just like me. Killing some farmer, likely. Alright. Okay, there's Bran. Looks like he was probably trying to get to that farmer and didn't know exactly how to do it. So, this giant orange orb over the top of, I think this is called the Silent City. It's weird that I didn't get a discovery point as I walked in. You can Fusra Dot! And, it makes a sound and summons a dragon. So, there's a dragon down here named Patung! No, I think he's got some other name. I don't remember exactly what it is, though. Ah, there he is, though. I should probably leave that farmer alive, given that he's shooting at the same dragon that I'm getting ready to have to fight. But I got a feeling that the second the dragon's out of sight, this farmer, yep, sure enough, will want to be shooting me. And I cannot have distractions as I hunt down my dragon. This is an especially tough farmer servant. It's one of those big meaty red guards. This is Creasy in a past life here. I guess it might not have been, actually. This is Creasy after he lost his way. This is like hobo Creasy. Alright, so there's a dragon. Wow, there are quite a few farmers and farmer servants over there. There is the dragon. That's almost crazy. It almost looks like he's sneaking around down there. So you can ready to come up behind some farmer and get a sneak attack on him. The dragon used sneak attack. It's not very effective. Vulthurial. I think that's how you would say that. Vulthurial. Oh, no. Let's just keep on belting out the shots. Let's not swing my crossbow at him from 60 yards away. Something tells me that may not be the most effective attack to use. I did not hit that little farmer. That farmer, though. Whoa! I heard the fire coming. I had to peek. Sure enough. Vulthurial. What? I'm getting surrounded up here. Where's Bran gone? Hey, little Bran. Are ye about still? Would you like to help me out? I would really like it if you helped me out. I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, that actually did get him, didn't it? It looked like he was going to go just over his left shoulder. And that should end it now. To deal with Vulthurial. I don't think I'm going to stand up here the whole time. Although this is a pretty good vantage point. Especially that he just wants to do his slow... Ah, there's Bran. I see him now. Good doggy. That is one fearless canine to just go running at a dragon. To even come down here with me, honestly. I think a lot of dogs would be really yippy and scared down here. Not little Bran, though. Little Bran is the man. The Bran. And he He's not going to shy away from any dragon. Nice, I actually got the stagger there right before he was about to breathe on me. Dragon breath, oftentimes worse than puppy breath. I guess we'll see that, huh? Is Bran? No, he's still there. He's still there. I think he's still attacking me. So let's see. Fushroda called him. I wonder if Fushroda's effective against him. Doesn't look like it's any more effective than it is against any other dragon, which is basically not at all. It's a wasted shout cooldown as far as I'm concerned. Let's go ahead and use both of them. I got some catching up to do. Let's see if we can get back up on a bit of a vantage point here. And do I have the shout for Drain Vitality? I do. It's not very powerful, but I'll probably be using that from now on whenever my cooldown comes up. Oh, the blinding effect of the fire! I cannot see! This is actually not the greatest little mound to try to dance around, as I've noted. That I'm taking fire breaths just about every time he's given them. There, I dodged one finally. Still couldn't see anything. Give me some of your goods here, dragon. I need some of your magicka, and I want your life. Just gonna create some space. Oh boy, there's a giant over there. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a giant down here in Blackreach. That is that's quite cool. Alright, now I've got the space to not die. Can I circle back around and begin getting shots back off on him? Even better, can I take him down before he kills my little Bran? I wonder if that's the Drain Vitality effect still on him. It makes him glow like that. That's interesting. Surely it's not something that Bran does. This guy is serious about taking a crossbow bolt. Bran is pretty serious about not dying. I hope I'm not getting ready to stick my foot in my mouth. Nope, he's still over there. Dragon's tail smack notifies me that Bran is still fighting a good fight. Dragon's trying to get rid of him with the tail. It's not working. Bran's too resilient. Bran's latched onto his tail and, latched onto his tail and just ripping like a dog does. Oh! No, okay, he's still standing there. For a second I thought I saw Bran laying down. I was getting ready to flip out. Go berserk on the dragon, whip out my dagger. Matter of fact, you know what? Yeah! Die, Volthuriel! Die! Oh, I was really hoping I would get a fatality animation there. That would have been fantastical. Oh, such heavy. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to do that. And I don't have a follower. Since Durak died, Bran won't carry my stuff. So I'm just going to have to drop those dragon bones. I'm close to Mzark anyway. Matter of fact, I think that's it. Right there. I think that's at least the entrance to it. So let's say good riddance to these dragon scales and bones. And let's go to Mzark. Let's finish this Blackreach stuff up. I've been down here plenty. Matter of fact, there's probably some more that I could explore down here. I may come down here solo sometime and off cam look for something interesting if I find it. Make a video about it. I don't know. May or may not do that. Tower of Mzark, right where my objective led me. And now I have yet another dungeon, luckily with my trusty sidekick Puppy Dog with me. I have yet another dungeon to delve through to continue the fight with the vampire. Yeah, we'll take all of that. Actually, that circlet of archery, I'm going to check that. I picked up a book. I don't want a book. I don't want some ruined Twimmer book. Probably won't even be able to read it. Let me check this this circlet out, though. Was that alchemy? I thought it said archery. Ah, well. It's probably not better than the Croesus Mask anyway. I think it's fairly likely, though, that at some point I'll be picking up the Honor's Challenge. Smithing, hooray! I think it's pretty likely, though, that at some point I will be picking up a headpiece or maybe some other piece with 25 or better archery on it, because that does happen. And 25 is oftentimes better than 20. So that would readily make me drop the Croesus Mask and move on over. Now, sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I'm not sure that it comes out on the mic. And also, sorry if I get loopy during this cast, because I drank some Dayquil, and it has an adverse effect. Much like alcohol. I actually didn't drink so much of it. I did the usual dosage, the one little cup. Feeling a little under the weather. Sometimes it can make me feel a little funny though. Turn my stomach upside down and I don't know, make me feel groggy and such. I'm not sure groggy is the exact right term. So we've got quite the contraption here. Of course, of Dwemer make. Looks like the middle bit there is going to be the most interesting part, but as with all Dwemer machines, there is a control panel. The lexicon receptacle. I have a lexicon. I don't see anything else of interest over here. Except for a number of buttons and some kind of star pad. So, let's put the lexicon in. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So these buttons are covered up. I can't hit those. Only these buttons can be pressed. Alright, that brought a bunch of little focal pads to the top. And that put the focal pads back down below. Alright, so let's bring the focal pads to the top. What does that do? Activate the lexicon receptacle? No, that's still blank. Don't need to activate it yet. Let's press the same button a second time. Aha! Different focal pads. Nothing? Still nothing? I think those are the original focal pads, once again. Aha! There we go. Okay, so I just kept pressing this this middle right button here. And now we have a lexicon that is open. Aha! One of these buttons is open. Oh! Oh my. The precision instruments are in motion. And getting in place. So what is going to be... Aha! The last button opened. Okay, so I pressed that twice, and now they're all beaming light. And we have an inscribed lexicon. Yes, that looks quite different indeed. Give the lexicon to Septimus. Oh, and look at this. The Dwemer machine is opened, and we have an Elder Scroll. The Elder Scroll Dragon has been acquired. I happen to know that if I try to read that, might as well go ahead and do so. The Elder Scroll Dragon. It blinds me. Ah! I can't take it. The divine knowledge held within the scroll, the knowledge of my fate and the fate of others. Just too much for my mortal eyes to bear. Up and out, up and out. Well, Mzark was pretty harmless. Just took forever to get down to it. I think I've picked up that shovel every time I've come out here and tried to loot this little pack. The shovel's just perfectly in your way. Get out of here, shovel. And ruined book. I have a scroll to bring back home to my resident moth priest. So I wonder how the vampires are progressing, given that I got the moth priest and they didn't. That means that they can't progress, right? They have no idea what's going on. Tower of Mzark. Wow, that is a really long ways away. And I don't really get the feeling that this is one end of Blackreach and this is the other. So, like, these are just two different places in Blackreach, and it probably goes beyond both. Awesomely, awesomely huge. Let's see, the college, is that where... Oh, no, that's right. I'm supposed to take the lexicon to Septimus, but I've got the scroll now, so I could just take the scroll right down to... Oh, I guess I've got to find the blood scroll first as well. Huh. Okay. Well, I think I'm actually going to go to Septimus because he's going to kick off a quest that is very handy. That may take me a while to do, but that is very much worth doing. And that is the completion of Discerning the Transmundane. I've not completed it yet, but I will be able to. With not terrible difficulty.
Dwemer in the beyond, I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depth. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Right, maximal apex and all that. Look, I've inscribed the lexicon, and here it is. Yeah, certainly.
Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it.
Dwemer blood.
A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. A trick. something they did not anticipate. No, not even them.
The blood of their brothers being used to simulate their blood.
Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer.
So does that indicate that dwarves were elves?
Provide the key.
Because it does indicate that orcs are elves.
Hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
So now I get to go harvest the blood of a bunch of different races. Luckily, bandits come in all shapes and sizes, so I will be able to... Whoa! Purple gooey mess. Purple sticky punch. Hello, wretched abyss.
Come closer. Bask in my presence.
I don't know that I want to bask in you here, guy. Who are you?
I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown.
So you're an
I have been
oxymoron?
watching you.
You guard things that people don't even know about? And you know things that aren't known?
Most impressive.
I am? Well, of course I'm most impressive. I am Dovahkiin. What do you want from me?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing
Poor
its
guy?
end.
He's so poetic, I don't want to make his time end.
Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his
Daedric gods can't
resource
even get through the lockboxes of the Dwemer.
When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say?
If that's your current emissary, it can't be all that great of a position of power. I'm your servant, my lord. The only reason I'm not saying the other one is because it doesn't matter. Both loop to the same end.
Speak with me when the box
If you want to complete
has
this
been
quest,
opened,
anyway.
and all shall be revealed.
I suppose you could tell him he's vile and you're not going to serve him, and then you could just run away and never do this quest, and you would essentially be right. You would have denied him. But I don't want to deny him because I want that quest reward. That quest reward will give me skill ups in an entire tree of skills. So in all stealth, all combat, or all magic skills. Let's head back to Fort Dawnguard with the Dragon Scroll and see if they say anything. I specifically want to try to look for Florentius again, too. Oh, Florentius, cell boy. Where are ye? I just want to look down on this little courtyard real quick. I know there are people out here sometimes. Since I've been throughout the inside of Fort Dawnguard a couple times, I want to make sure he's not like just hanging out outside, smoking a peace pipe or something. You never know. Those priests, they're either the spirit healers of Indian tribes or they are the cardinals of Catholic cathedrals.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Two very, very different.
Cozy little place, isn't this?
Sure, sure. I wish I could just ask somebody, hey, you seen Florentius around? Maybe he's in some part of the fort that I haven't gone back to. Like, back... Of course, he's in the troll cage. That's where I should look. I'm running up the stairs looking in the troll cage. Yeah, I doubt Florentius is going to be chilling with the trolls. This is like the barracks, so I keep expecting to see him there, just chilling. There was come on, Bran, really? There were 2 rooms. I think that's Isran looking ominous as usual, walking down a hall with a gigantic handle hammer. I think there were 2 rooms up here though. I know one is Isran's. Oh, actually that wasn't Isran downstairs, unless he can short range teleport. So this is the Isran's room. There's another one over here. I wonder if maybe they've converted it. There's a little cot up here. I couldn't see. They acted like Florentius was the person that Isran hated the most. I couldn't see Florentius. Just chilling up here with Isran on his level, like next door. They've got like a bunk bed. Yeah, couldn't see that. Who is this then?
Yeah.
Mogrul? I'm half tempted to, will you follow me?
What now?
No, he won't follow me. Half tempted to grab another follower from down here, but I'm kind of worried just in that I don't want to lead all the members of the Dawnguard to their death. I reserve hope that at some point in time in this quest line we will actually assault Castle Volkihar, and I would think that I'll see some of my Dawnguard brethren there with me. Now, I guess it would be kind of neat if normally the full Dawnguard troop... Ooh, Dexian. I might be able to give that scroll to him. It would be cool if, like, the full Dawnguard troop would normally go with you on that assault, but then any that you've had follow you and that have died would just not be there. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know. I kind of think that it might not even happen that way. Hello, Dexian. What do you know about the Elder Scrolls?
Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me. It's true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them.
The scrolls are written by fate itself.
Is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls.
Huh.
These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls. Though in time, it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma.
I was hoping for some pointers on where the blood scroll might be. Aw, Bran's laying down. That looks like it's a really uncomfortable resting spot, though. Okay, well, there are a couple more places I can check in the fort. I don't want to have like a full 5-minute span of me just running up and down stairs, though. So if I find Florentius, I'll come to you. Oh my! I just found him, just walking along a hall. He's fully decked out in
says it's
Dawnguard
good
gear.
that we're here, but I don't know. Something about this place doesn't feel right.
I don't feel right not being able to see.
Right. I'll settle in, and then RK and I will start to put things right. Don't you worry.
So he's constantly talking to himself, as though it's RK. Oh, so he could train me in restoration. He's also a merchant.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. But I'm sure we can find something worth your time.
Okay. What kind of things do you carry there, old boy? He looks like he carries potions, food, ingredients, books. Stendar's Aura. For 60 seconds, undead in melee range take 10 points of sun damage. Wow, interesting. And that's a restoration spell. That's not like a destruction spell. There are spells like that, the Flame Cloak, Lightning Cloak, Frost Cloak, or whatever those things are called. But none of those are restoration. That's cool to see a restoration spell. That means it would be affected by restoration perks. I think that means it would be more effective if you had the one for Necromantic, whatever it is. I don't remember what it's called. Vampire's Bane. Sunlight explosion that deals 40 points of damage in a 15-foot radius to undead. Wow, interesting spells. If I were at all a spellcaster, I would be all about those. Okay, so it doesn't have a lot of stuff. Mainly the potions. He has a lot of potions, actually. True Shot, he's got a good range of potions, too. Light armor increases. Some poisons, paralysis, invisibility, illusion. Yeah, he has a lot of potions.
Noble cause.
Let's see. I do have my training open.
Very much, so
I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to train something else. And I can get side quests off of him. Okay, that's kind of cool. He can't follow me. That's too bad. He is like a merchant here, though, so I guess that kind of makes sense. I wouldn't want a merchant to follow me out into the wilderness and get taken down. So there was a bit of storyline when I originally picked up Florentius in that little excavation site that I never went over. I was kind of in a hurry, and I kind of want to read over it now because I feel like it would explain more about Florentius. I know this Minorne journal is one of them. I thought there was Discovering Runevald Volume 2. That's the other one. By Moric Sidre. Let's see how long it is. It's a few pages. I will probably just summarize here. So there is an interesting bit in here. The first 2 pages just talk about Moric being incredibly happy about how well the excavation's going. They found precious ores. The Vigilance sent more people. He had a lot of people under his command, and things are going great. But then right here on the left page that you see here, with so much going well, I hesitate to document what seem like minor troubles in comparison. It must have something to do with the cramped spaces, but I have found myself prone to aches in my head. While these hardly deter me from my leadership role, I have found myself distracted at times. I have had many a conversation with the workers where I drift off, only to have them call me back to reality. Sometimes I lose small amounts of time and can't remember what I've done. He says he's hoping that it's nothing more than just parts of the enthusiasm and success, and he says he's going to just drink some ale at night to help with the headaches. So that leads in very well to our brains are being taken over by, I don't know, by Minorne. I think the Scripture of Minorne by Moric Sidris. Okay, so this is written by the same guy about the female vampire that I found down there and killed. Okay, so this one isn't very long and basically speaks the whole truth of what happened down at that excavation site. So Moric says, "Glory be to Minorne, glory be to the mistress of all. My life for you, O beautiful savior, where once my feeble ramblings seemed so grand, I now realize they are but scratches on parchment, unworthy of you. Oh, that I could properly describe you. I would write 1,000 testaments to you. Damn my tiny thoughts, if only I were wiser. Minorne asks that we bring more here for her, more to worship her and do her bidding. I have sent word to the Hall of the Vigilance to come. A simple lie was told, for they would not understand, not until they saw her, O glorious Minorne. But she is fearful. There are fools in this world that do not heed to her beautiful voice. The guard, Florentius, sent from the beacon, he still prays to Arche, an absentee god who pales in comparison to Minorne. I will pray to the goddess I can see. May he rot in his cage. Oh, sweet, sweet Minorne." So apparently they were, I think Minorne was just a vampire who charmed them all.
Vampires with my bare hands, you know. Ask Arche, he'll tell you.
30 vampires with his bare hands. Apparently Arche did save Florentius from Minorne's charm, from the vampire's charm, but didn't save all the other vigilants. I wonder if they're going to reveal anything about how the Dawnguard are more protected, because Isran talked about the vigilants as if they were fools that didn't know how to deal with vampires. I wonder if he's got something else protecting his Dawnguard. Alright, well, I've done some fooling around here at the end. I finally got through and out of Blackreach. I don't remember exactly what I need to do next to get the blood scroll, but I'm going to have to pursue that in the next video. So, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.